Hello, 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 and welcome back to the Séance of Blake Manor, and me once again being incapable of starting a recording without fucking around with my mic. I don't know why, I only do it when I start talking. Okay. It's been, oh god, lady, it's been a couple days. Let's see, what was I doing? Apple. So we got the masked ball at 9. Joyce is in the bar. There was somebody we wanted to talk to. Oh no, who was it? Why are you fighting me, game? Trying to... Oh. Oh no, I don't like that. Okay. This is just me moving my mouse lower and upper. I'm not touching anything, I'm just going up. And then this is me scrolling. So you see how it scrolls normally if I'm in the middle, but if I'm on the top, it fights. Okay. I'll be honest with y'all. I do not like the upper and lower scroll because I just... don't do that. I don't like it. Let me have more control. Stop taking... I'm a control freak. Okay, let's go to the mysteries really quickly. So we're currently tracking the fight. Also... Is it just me? I'm really, like, I'm grabbing, pulling really hard. Am I the only one that... Is it because I have my sensitivity down so low? Maybe it's that. I feel like it spins so fast. Okay, so we need to get a statement from the housekeeper. So we need to go find Joyce to check this alibi. And then we need to go talk to Mantovani and Miss Murphy. That's who we're looking for. So Miss Mantovani is actually in the bar right now. So we could go check with her. The other one we need is Joyce, who's in the ballroom. And then the other one we needed was the cook. Ooh, where is she? Oh, there she is. She's in the kitchen basement, which I don't know how we get to. So let's start here. Go into the atrium and let's see if we can get into the ballroom at the moment. I think it's cordoned off, right? Yeah, closed in preparations for the evening's ball. So we can't get to Joyce right now. We can get to Mantovani. Let's see where the kitchen... Where would the kitchen basement be? Let's take a gander at our... I don't know why I think M should... I mean, I do know why. I feel like M should be mapped, but... It's in the basement. We haven't gotten into the basement at all. Wasn't there something about a basement key? Am I crazy? Hold on. Let's... This is gonna be kind of hard to get through. Maybe it would be here? One of several entrances to the basement, yeah. I know there's a thing tomorrow. There's no other way to get into the basement. I feel like we were specifically... We overheard something about where the keys were. Oh man, Oh, here we are. A note on master keys. There we go. The southeast corridor key is missing. We have the southeast corridor key. The atrium key is in the supply closet. We have the atrium key. The northeast corridor key is in one of the unassigned rooms, which we cannot get into at the moment. The southwest key is lost in the basement storeroom. Nothing for the basement, okay. The northwest corridor is still securely locked away in the stable safe. Okay, really quickly, looking at the map. Said the northeast? Is that this one where maybe one of, or it's said north. There's an unsigned room here and here. So either of the north keys would be great. But that's in the stables. Let's go to the bar first. See if I can figure out where the bar is. What is that? This is a dangerous game for severe ADHD people like me. 'Cause it's like, this is a task, and this is a task, and this is a task, and that's a task. All right, watch these little demon ladies. Okay, okay. Just in case. Once is enough. Mantovani. Ooh, a book. Copy of Sheridan Le Fano's Carmilla. Some of the pages are stained red, probably from the wine. Oh, we still have to get our eyes on that other book. Anything back here? You have any? No? Just checking. That's another thing to keep an eye out. We need to check books. Didn't get an eavesdrop, so I don't think they're talking. Give me 1 second. I'm just double checking that we haven't left a book here. Why are you guys always here? We need to talk to you, Coventry. But right now, we need to talk to Miss Mantovani.
Signor Ward, we meet again.
We do. I want to give her some chapstick really badly. I feel like I mean, I know she's just really sick. So it's not really her fault, but I'm like, I want to help her. Like, she looks sick, and I'm like, can I give you something? Mr. Dupre tells me Mr. Dupre tells me you were kind enough to give him a reading on Tuesday. I do not know if it was a kindness, more an excuse to practice something familiar. But he is right. I read his cards for him. I hope the reading helps him find the spirit he is seeking. What spirit? Okay, let's talk about this invitation. Someone told me Miss Dean was specially invited to the seance. Oh, like me? They invited others? Oh, Signor Ward. Will I never be enough for these rich people? Yeah, you know what? I feel for you. I'm sorry. Oh, I do not think. Ah, Signor Ward, please. I am making fun. Who do I care who has been invited alongside me? I am still numero uno. True. Man, there's a lot of things we could actually talk to her about. Hey, I have a ghost. Have you ever seen a woman's ghost by the fire pit? I have felt the presence, but no, I have not seen her. Tell me, Signor, is this her? I think, yes. Signor Dupre left this with me the other day. He is seeking a spirit, perhaps the one you have found. At first, I thought this was Signorina Dean, but he assures me she is not. Oh. I do want to deal with that. Vandalized letter. Might as well, we're here. The flyer you found on your door, are you okay? Signor, this is not the first time that such a thing has happened. But I will give them marks for theatrics. Right through the eye they struck it. So you're not worried? I am not scared of death, Signor. And this is but a scare tactic. They hope only to chase me off. Anyone willing to go further would have done there to begin with. They would not have given a warning, surely. I do think that things can ramp. Forgive me if it's impolite to ask, but am I right in thinking an event such as this one must pay quite well for you? Is it impolite? I suppose it may be, so. You and I, Signor, we will keep it a secret. It does pay well, very well. Better than any I have hosted. Before, in fact, I did not come here for the weather alone. I think Marquis Blake was very anxious for it to happen, you see? I made myself cough. Okay, we can't do her coughs because it'll fuck up my already terrible lungs. Do you have family back home, Miss Mantovani? Yes, a big one. More uncles, aunts, cousins, nieces, and nephews than you could count. All in one another's pockets, knowing business and having opinions. Laboring on the same farmlands day in and out. No hope for a better life. I miss them. When I was young, it was a terrible life for me. But now, as I age, I had hoped. Ah, do not mind me, Signor Ward. Aw, we have a hypothesis for her. Sure, let's form that while we're here. I like how there's a giant button that says think. I feel like I need that for myself. I just need a giant think button. Think, you fool. Carmela Mantovani's goal is to provide the money. Provide the seance. Maybe not provide. To conduct a seance, despite it killing her, as she wants to provide for her Amelia. Ah, yeah, that fits. What though?
Miss Montevani is ill. Clearly her work is taking its toll. Another seance might be too much for her body to handle. I should find and confront her about this.
She's right there, bro. You're looking at her butt.
Signor Ward, we meet again.
I went so far, I know. We must confront. Your goal is to conduct the seance despite it killing you, as you want to provide for your family.
It is not just those of us speaking to ghosts who are uncovering secrets, is it, Signor?
I would never.
I have had time to consider, to decide. This is not where I wanted to spend my last days. But at last this way, my death will have used the last I have spent on this grand seance. It will be something to be remembered. And this contract will serve my family well. It is not perfect. But few things are.
That's true.
Signor
Very
Ward,
true.
I have a favor I must ask of you.
Aw. I'm listening. I'm listening. You have my ears. Apparently we're going into a cutscene for this.
Signor Ward, I believe you to be a good man.
Joke's on you. I'm actually Dracula.
I will not survive this seance. Even if I hadn't already known it for myself. I have seen it in my cards. I have resigned myself to this. I have reason for seeing this seance through. My family. I left when I was young. When I realized this gift gave me a way out. And what a life he has given me. I have performed in the old world and the new. Every kind of party I have been to. I even read for Queen Victoria. And through her granddaughter, I performed a seance for the Tsar and his mad monk. I could not have asked for more. But I do not have much left. All I earned, I spent. I could always earn more. But the time for that is at its end. I want to give something. Some fraction of the comfort I have had. This event. It pays well. Too much even. But at a time when I needed much. But now I fear I will be gone before I can get this money to them. Please, Signor, I will give you the secret to the lockbox in my room.
Ooh.
Per favore, you must go to my room and get my earnings.
Look at how pale we are. I understand, like, she's probably meant to be, like, decently dark-skinned, but, like, they've done a really good job of, like, various skin tones here. And his is, like, Father Signet, whatever his face is. Like, look at how pale. We are fucking dead, man.
Take this symbol. It will open my lockbox. A key to my room. I suspect you already have.
What? No.
When the seance is done, please, ensure my family gets the full amount.
If we're not dead.
And let them know I am sorry that I left, but that I love them always.
Yeah, she does carry all those pictures.
Of course.
Grazie. Now, go.
There's no way to convince her not to do the seance. Oh, hello. Okay. I guess, Dav de Sigilo. It's like a... Okay, it's like a diamondy thing. That's... Yeah, it's... I might be dumb. Oh, or I might be a genius. Wow. That's a lot of 50 what's. I'll put this away for safekeeping. I'll make sure it gets to Miss Montavani's family. You are a good man. I can hardly imagine how the other guests are going to react. Would they go through with the seance if they found out what it would do to Miss Montavani? I pray the Lord shows them compassion. They don't own their complicity. At least Miss Montavani has chosen to die on her own terms. It's a luxury too few of us are afforded. Miss Montavani will conduct the seance and die as a result. She's willing to do that, but it didn't count it took her off on the seance. I guess it's mystery solved. Doomed to die. No, she is done. She's avoided all association with Miss Dean. Medium size. I don't actually think that she's the person, in my opinion. But we'll have to keep poking. She's avoided all association. It sounds like she doesn't have any motivation to have anything to do with her. Gwen's very much on the possibility. Dean, I don't think that she's the threat. I very much think he could be. I don't think he would. Okay, we still need to... Barely 20 years old. Shoes are medium-sized and he's magical. We need some more things to knock off. From... let's go... So, that does mean, on the side note, that... Oops. How do I... Wait. Why is it fighting me? There we go. Does mean that Mr. Dupre's statement is correct. So Mr. Dupre could not have been arguing with Miss Dean. So we need to talk to Barley about that. So far, O'Meara is the only one with literally no alibi. So we need to talk to Murphy, Miss Joyce, and we need to discuss this with any of the staff. So let's see what we got here. We can't reach the ballroom. We are not going to have access to Miss Joyce at all. It's like, we just talked to Miss Montavani. I'm not worried about Erickson right now. Gray will be in the ballroom later. Mr. Scarrett is in the bar at the moment. Darcy's in the bar. Callahan's in the bar. We can't reach the basement, so we can't actually get to Murphy. We maybe could talk to Doyle about the cigar marking, and we won't get to Barley until a bit later. So I guess let's go back to the bar, is my thoughts. I also wouldn't mind trying to figure out how to get into Hunter's safe. But let's... Ooh, a water closet. Have we entered this one? That's suitably clean. Oh god. Northeast corridor. Don't do anything shifty. Back in here, let's talk to Doyle about that cigar stain. Hey, buddy.
Hello again, sir. Need something?
Yeah, I do. What do you know about this cigar burn? You happen to know where the cigar burns in the library came from? You mean other than a cigar? It must be recent, as I don't recall it there last week. I've not been in there much since then, but maybe someone else can help. So it's newish. Looks like there's something crammed inside the luggage room vent. What? Look, I don't know what you've heard, sir, but it's not me this time. Mr. Hunter will sort you out. I'd do it myself, but, well, I'm not allowed near the tools anymore. Miss Dean was specially invited to the manor, wasn't she? I wouldn't know about that, sir. They keep me out of decision-making. I don't know what they think they're hiding. I'm glad she was, though. He just, like, doesn't know shit. You know any more? I understand there was a game of bridge held on Tuesday night. Don't ask me about that. Sure, I already told you I was in the hedge maze listening to your one when that was happened. Oh, I see what you're doing. Asking in a roundabout way. What are you, some kind of Bobby? Wait, are you police? You legally have to tell me if you are. Is that right? Damn it, I'm not sure. You goober. Miss Hisham told me about this melody she's heard. You looking for somewhere to practice? There's usually a piano in the drawing room, but we moved it downstairs so you'd have somewhere to host your talks. Didn't work anyway. I found a nice one in storage this week, though. But that's not much use to you, is it? Quite the portrait they have up of Lady Wilhelmina Blake, if I'm not mistaken. You haven't heard the story, sir? She just ran off one day, soon after getting back from Egypt, never to be seen again. Can't much blame her. I'd say once you get a taste of the outside world, it's hard to come back to this. Okay.
I'll leave you.
Yeah, alright.
Okay, I don't think we got anything. Dr. Callahan.
Mr. Ward.
What can you do for me? You can tell me about things. Oh man, we have several. Okay, alright, okay. Laudanum. I saw Mr. Romero taking some laudanum. No small amount, too. Is there a danger in that, Doctor? Of course there is, but I worry more about why he's taking it that volume. Some people get a dependency for the stuff, it's true, but he's using it to mask the pain of his various foolhardy risks. A riding accident here, a beating in an alleyway there. People talk, and it seems this poor man has something of a death wish. Leave it. What do you know about the you know anything about Tir na Nog? I'll assume that you know it's the old Irish afterlife as such, or since you are a Catholic, our version of heaven. I say our as Irish people, but also this is what I believe in, so do take what I say with that grain of salt. There are many things that separate it from heaven, of course. I think the most significant is its accessibility. Catholics have to die to get to heaven, but we pagans can find a way to the other world by less final means. It's not a truly physical place, of course, and defies physical rules. You can access it via the sea or via passageways on the land. Once mankind learns to fly, and mark my words, we will, we may find gateways up there, too. I can't recall quite which, but some faiths took the idea of heaven is up there, very literally, crossover between birds and angels, etc., etc. I've even experimented with entering it via the dream space, but I digress. To be clear, I am not talking mythologically here. Yes, there are stories of that. Young Oisin of the Fianna went and came back hundreds of years later, of course. But we, you and I, could hop on horses and get to a passageway by the day's end, and it would need to be day's end for they are stronger at night. Or if Fia is right, and this is a place of power, then we could remove the need for horses entirely. I've gotten close to the threshold to the other world a few times, part of my training, but going there and coming back are not the same thing. I have only gotten close, and that was enough for me. Okay, a lot of stuff. What do you know about the old well? Do you know anything about the well in the hedge maze? I do. It's old, very old, from before this place was built. Probably not the only bit of antiquity around either. It feeds belief that the well is the lifeblood of this entire region. I'm inclined to agree with her. Doctor, if I told you I had seen a large, shadowy figure on the grounds, what would you say? Any other place or person, and you might find yourself in a white jacket. But here, me? I'd say if it's truly large, then it's not a mortal's ghost. Perhaps you're seeing the echo of an old god, one of the Tuatha De Danann. What about this guy? Does the name Goibniu mean anything to you? Certainly. He's one of Ireland's old gods. He will focus on his smithing, but he was also the hospitaller of the Tuatha De Danann. Said one of his meals could protect you from sickness and decay, that he brewed an ale that would grant immortality to any who drank it. Along with this, he was a healer of sorts. He crafted living metal limbs to bring mobility to any of the Tuatha who needed them. Interesting. Do I understand right that Miss Quinn's family is under some sort of curse? Ah, she's of the same Quinns, I take it. I have heard something about that. A family curse with misfortune and early graves. A damn shame it has Miss Quinn. I don't especially enjoy her company, but she doesn't deserve that. There's a lot, but I think... maybe this one? Do you know much about using music to aid with dreams? A bit. I'm actually trying to something along those lines myself. My dreams here, they're different to normal, so I'm going to try and enter them more consciously. It's a technique called lucid dreaming. Okay, I think
I
that's
have to be on my way.
Be well, Mr. Ward.
I don't think we can get to some of these other people. This. Asa Olmira. Oh, we have a hypothesis. Well, he's right here, so might as well. Hi. I think I have to, hold on. Okay, I got this, I got this, I got this, I got this. Yeah, and then ich bin, and then ik bin. Oh god, we haven't even touched him. Oh no. Prepare for the long one. Boy sees angels. Cahal Olmira's goal is to blank blank and blank it so that he can blank blank his blank. Oh boy, there's some dangerous words you could put in there. His goal is to summon an angel and trap it so that he can stop. Stop risking his life to see it. Nope, yep, that's it.
Mr. O'Mara wants to trap an angel. I should find and confront him about this.
The way he's looking at us right now when we're saying that is pretty funny. Hey, buddy.
You
Huh?
again?
Yeah, me again. Your goal is to summon an angel and trap it so that you can stop risking your life to see it.
Am I so easily read? Oh dear. I'm not much for secrets, but I'd rather have some mystique.
I don't think you're very mystique.
Apparently that's not at all the case, as you've got me pinned. Ah, well.
You sound so evil, man. I know you. I don't think you are evil, but why do you sound like you're about to go on an evil monologue?
It's true, after all. There's an angel somewhere about me. I know it. But I can only ever see it when I am, well, close to death.
Maybe you need to experience more time in the little death.
If only I could speak with it. Find out what it is at once. But I never get more than a few moments. A few words.
Buddy, I can't hold you right now.
But
I know you want me to hold you.
I can't continue on like this. I'm not
Alright.
entirely heartless. If something more permanent were to happen to me, my poor mother. So, whatever it is behind that veil of life, yes, I intend to seize the thing. To take a hold of it and get my answer. For better or worse. That's the idea, anyhow. But I cannot get to the thing. And I'm going absolutely spare trying to make it work. Maybe... would you help me with it? While the veil is low, I mean. And with more eyes on it, this might be my best chance.
Would you leave if
Come
I
to my
did
room
that?
and see if you can help. After all, your senses were sharp enough to figure me out.
Coming to your room to check out your angel, huh, kiddo? Okay. Sure. Sure. That's what it is.
Here, this is a Babel stone. It's used to translate Enochian, the language of angels. Do you think you can figure out how it works? It's a matter of translation, I think, for a name. The notes are here in my trunk.
Still think he might be. What are you doing back there? Ah, okay. One sec. Can you fit? Can you fit? Must you sleep on the yarn? He might. You can probably get there. So I think I've mentioned before, I rearranged my office quite a bit, and I used to have a desk in the middle of the effing room, and now it's on. I have several desks. The work that I do requires like a lot of surface area. So the second desk is now where my previous desk and some other stuff was. I've moved the other stuff, got a different sized, deeper desk. Anyway, I have an L-shaped combo desk now. But where I used to have it, I had a folding crate. Like, have you ever been to Joann's, which is like an American store, a super store that, well, they're gone now, they've got bought out, but they're like an arts and crafts and storage, all kinds of random stuff. But they have these collapsible, stackable crates, or they had. And when they were going fully out of business, they dropped a sale on them that was really fucking strong. So we have like a dozen or more of these things in different sizes. And I have one that's holding a certain amount of yarn. I make hats like constantly. I have pretty severe needs to keep moving. I don't do so well when I'm still. So I can't sit still, meaning that I'm just knitting constantly whenever there's downtime. At the moment, there's just a whole bunch of hats, which I need to put up for sale. Oops. Anyway, there's yarn for a specific size that I'm working in right now, and I just pick from that pile as I finish hats at a rapid rate. And Jazz, it's been there 4 months. I need to be very clear. I bought this yarn before June, so it would have been like April that I bought this yarn, because again, yarn store was going out of sale, and these are all Pride colors. So I've got like, I was unfortunately unable to get the rainbow one. They didn't have any of that, but I've got the lesbian colors, I've got trans colors, I've got asexual, I've got, oh god, what's the other one? Oh, it's the one with the yellow. It's killing. Ugh. Anyway, I have a whole bunch. I have bisexual, I have pansexual. I still don't know that. It's the gray, purple, black, and yellow. And for whatever reason, aromantic? Is it gender fluid? I think it's gender. I don't know. That one specifically is like escaping me. It always does. Something about the color combination, my brain just will not retain. Anyway, I have a whole bunch of those color yarns, and for whatever reason, in the last month, Jazz discovered them. They've been here 4 months, but he discovered them in the last month, and he's obsessed with sleeping on them. Like, I cannot keep him out of them. Everything that I make gets like mega washed, so it's fine. It's like, it's gonna have cat hair on it anyway because it's a cat-filled house. Everything has cat hair on it. I have to have a little like warning label, cats here. Don't ever buy one of my hats if you're allergic, because there's only so much I can do. They're washed before I do anything else with them, but still. Anyway, he's obsessed with laying on them, but I moved it, so now my printer is next to it, and it's in a different spot. It fits fine, but it's not as like roomy. Anyway, it's next to my printer, and my printer has a cat bed on it, and he's trying to get into the yarn from that spot, but it's not like roomy enough, and he's just like sitting there like trying to get in, making an upset noise, trying to get in, making it. He's kind of settled right now, but it's like he's so desperate to sleep on the yarn. I don't know why. It's not like this is a new thing. I've had piles of yarn around since he was, brought home, but and he's never messed with it. He doesn't care. But now he wants to sleep in it. Luckily, he doesn't eat it. Neither of my cats are yarn eaters. Thank the gods. They have pica and they'll eat plastic, but not yarn, because we would be in danger if that was the case. I lose skeins of yarn constantly. I can't retain where I put them, so they're always in random ass bags and like cabinets and exposed cabinets. Like it's everywhere. Okay, I have a problem. But they're not yarn eaters. But now apparently they want to sleep on it, so that's fun. I'm gonna be picking so much cat hair out of that. Anyway. Let's see. Is he giving it to us to?
Any joy, Mr. Ward?
Oh, he wants us to go into the.
I'll be off.
Don't let me keep.
And yeah, okay, we know this is in here. We've already. Okay, we need the Babel stuff. There we go. I get it now. Ah, here we go. A, B, C, D. Okay. So this is an S. One that looks like an A is not an A. An A. One that looks like a Z but with no dot. An I. This is a Dancy V. It's a B. N. 7. Weaving. Webney. This must be the name of the angel. I should inform Mr. O'Meara that I've deciphered his notes. That was awful easy, Mr. O'Meara.
Any joy, Mr. Ward? The notes for the Babelstone are just here in my trunk.
Feel like you should have very easily been able to figure this out. And the fact that you didn't makes me wonder what's going on here.
I think your angel's name is Swivna.
Swivna? All right, I'll try it. You'll stay, right? You couldn't possibly leave at this stage.
I don't know that this is a good idea. If I'm honest with you. Oh, we're doing it. Okay.
So we've drawn the trap. Now, I just say the thing's name.
Uh-huh.
Swivna, come to me, O angel of mine. Ah!
Blinded by the light.
It worked! You have been what stands on the brink of life and death, shining down on me. You are the thing that I've seen, the light. You have been what I couldn't reach. But now, I can see you. I can see you.
I don't know if you're supposed to.
I am sorry. I was going to trap you and keep you to myself. To bask daily in your glory, for selfish joy. But I see now. I will clean up my act. I will preserve myself and spread your word.
That's a little culty.
You have my heart and soul. I am your agent and await only your direction, my angel, my friend.
Oh, okay. All right. I don't know how this one goes.
It is gone.
Okay. I don't know about this one, buddy.
I really thank you, Mr. Ward, from the bottom of my heart.
I think you should leave the seance, and maybe don't trust everything that random spirits that you think are angels say. Just.
I knew I could only carry on as I was for a short while longer, but I could not stop myself. I needed to see, to know, and you have helped me truly open my eyes.
Don't start banging on people's doors, telling them to see the light,
It's hard to explain such a revelation in oneself. I'm a different man to the one I was even 30 minutes ago. That much I know. But who I am now, that's yet unknown to me.
Okay. All right. Okay.
I don't know whatever journey I've just started, but for the first time in a while, I'm thrilled by the very prospect of it.
Okay, I just really hope that you don't turn out evil and that your little buddy's not evil. I hope it's like a good, healthy life choice for ya, you know, good luck. A little bit untrusting of that particular situation of seeing the light and suddenly fall. You know,
I believe Swevna, wants me to attend the seance still. Swevna wants to witness it. Maybe through me? I don't know.
This is not making me more comfortable. I'm gonna be real with you. This is making me less comfortable.
However this works, I get the impression that something will happen there. I feel as if I will be safe. So I guess this is a warning for you and the others?
Oh, good. Thank you. Wonderful.
But now, I need to sit down. Would you kindly see yourself out, Mr. Ward?
Uh-huh. Okay. All right.
And again, thank you.
You are extremely welcome, self-dangerous wink. I'm gonna go. You will be protected by his angel during the seance. Okay. I'm glad that you will be safe through the very friendly angel that we are certain has nothing but good intentions. Okay. The lad has a decent heart underneath it all, but still I worry for his future. Can we get like the highlighter on this? Can we like blow this up on a poster and plaster it on the wall? It's fine. This is fine. That angel is unlike anything I could have imagined. Yeah, it was beautiful, divine evenly, but heavenly. I can't What manner of angel lures someone to their own death? Yeah, I pray its intentions are pure. Yeah, perhaps I should try learn more. This angel is gonna. Yeah, I wonder if God. What do we do, extinct deer? I don't like an extinct deer. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. I'm sus of that. I'm so. I'm like foaming a little. I'm so sus. So incredibly sus. We still don't know if he was the person having the argument or not. And I can't get to the people that I would like to talk to about it, realistically. I really want to get the kitchen basement. Okay, what can we do? Let's go fuck around with the stables. Let's go do that. Let's go to the library first. Library about the angel, and then fuck around in the stables. See if we can see anything about that lock for Hunter, because that's good. That would give us a very good key to have, and I want it. What was I doing? Library. Wow. Did you hear the hear the hamster? Insert the Windows startup noise. I need one of those loading screens. I need it for myself. Okay, that's not it. Tables are this way. Wait. Hold on. I'm really dumb. Library's here. Okay, library's near the bar. I need to just remember that. Let's find out about this very friendly. You guys are here. I should talk to you while you're here. Hey, scary lady. Why is there ominous violin around you? You know anything about angels? Anything here about it? Archaeology, lucid dreaming, personal Blake, Mary Blake. Mythology book. So nothing currently. Blake history. What kind of history would that be? Blake history. Spiritualism, maybe. Irish folklore. Irish mythology. It's not like an Irish thing. World mythology. Geography. Archaeology. Sciences, psychology. Medicine. Flora and fauna. World history. Irish history. Blake history. Okay, so maybe spiritualism? Oh boy. Okay, there's actually a few things in here. Oh, the Hermetic Order of the Golden Dawn. To the layperson, not much is known about the Hermetic Order of the Golden Dawn, henceforth the Golden Dawn. It is a secret magical society founded in England, although it is rumored to have further branches. Reportedly, the Golden Dawn's focus is on divine magic and spiritual development, though the specifics of this are unknown. Despite the Golden Dawn's enigmatic nature, its members may be recognized by its symbol, a Latin cross with a rose in its center and a pentagram, and several alchemical symbols on each arm. Okay, none of this is what I want right now. Where did it say I could look that up? thought it said I could look this up. But maybe not. Maybe it's not that big of a deal. Let's, I have a hunch this person isn't the culprit. In caps. There it is. Let me release me. Release me. Okay, this one. No, it's not really okay. I'll have to come look at this later because I don't know where that would be. Not here though. I've still not seen her book either that she's still looking for. Okay. I wouldn't mind getting a timetable off of you.
I don't think we've met. Who might you be?
George Clooney.
My name's Declan Ward. Miss,
I mean Declan Ward.
Ah, the man from this morning. The man from room number 4.
Yep.
I am Mrs. Victoria Lau. How do you do?
Decently. A little less decent, considering I've seen things I shouldn't be able to see recently. How
Mrs.
about
Lau.
you?
A pleasure. Another seance attendee?
Indirectly only. I am Miss MacLeod's chaperone. The event itself is not to my taste. I am here for her, and her alone.
Live in chaperone, watchful expression, bridge game, red seance, timetable. Do you know how you're going to spend today? I've convinced Ivy to spend some time in the library throughout the day. It's surprisingly expansive from what I've seen so far. And as a fair trade-off, she wishes to visit Lottie, one of the horses. And then, of course, the ball. That should prove interesting. Then on Sunday, I will be attending the church service at 11 a.m., of course. After that, well, you'll think me quite the bookworm, Mr. Ward, but I'll be dragging Ivy to the library again. And before the seance, I will be attending the silent dinner at 8 p.m. Cool. What do you know about the second sight? Your companion mentioned something called second sight. Really, it's what brings us here. I know it sounds outlandish, Mr. Ward, but she is genuine. Somehow, Ivy gains visions of the future, or knowledge she shouldn't know. I don't know how. I wish I did. That's how I met her, you know. She pulled me aside at a party to give me a warning, a total stranger to her, though I was. She predicted my husband's passing. Perhaps if I had been more open, if I had listened, acted sooner. After his death, I had no question about her ability. She was there while I mourned, and in time, we became friends. She mentioned it has weakened since coming here. Strangely enough, yes. I might have expected the opposite. Something's blocking her. Okay, mostly I wanted her timetable. Let me ask you, though, about Evelyn Dean. Have you met Miss Dean? I have, unfortunately. Is it unfortunate? I don't know if it was for her, but it certainly was for me. If only our paths had never crossed. I can't stand her. The less said about it, the better. Ooh. We are spicy. Kind of understandably. That's all I want to talk. I don't really want to talk to you about anything else right now. I just wanted your timetable.
Farewell, Mr. Ward.
Thank you. Have a good evening. I gotta go poke a stable now, since I can't get into the basement. Stable. Stables. Check in the basement. Just in case. Oh, another one. Another of Miss Hisham's face drawings. She seems to misplace them near basement entrances. Yeah, I know. Locked has been opened. Really want in there. East Tower. Let me double check the... Yeah, the ballroom is at 9. Yeah. Oh, the carriage is here. And one of the horses has his head out now. Hello, baby. You still have cursed evil things in there with you. Hi, baby. Lottie. Horses seem well used to people. If Miss Dean came this way, I doubt they would have been spooked. What do you have in your mouth? What do you have in your mouth?
There you are, love. Good girl.
What do you have in your mouth? Is that supposed to be your teeth? Why does it look like you have paper in your mouth? Spit it out. This one's still locked up. Interesting. Not every horse is in there. Still locked in. Nice. Somewhat less impressive when seen in this environment. Ooh. See that before? Somebody has carved the numbers 26, 14, and 32 into a post here. Ah, 26, 14, 32. 26, 14, 32. 26, 14, 32. 26, 14, 32. Oh no. Okay, okay. The left or right are these? Left for the first number, right for the second, and left again. 26, 14, 32. So 26, 14, 32. So 26. And then 14. 32. What's this? Twigs and horsehair, covered in soot for some reason. Same materials used to craft the charm in Miss Dean's fireplace. But what does it do, and why would Mr. Hunter have placed it here? Groundsman's key. This may be very useful indeed. It may even unlock some of the guest rooms. Interesting. Okay, so we have a few bits of time. We now should have some new access, yes. I'm still thinking we probably can't get to the basement or anything like that. Yeah, all these down things are pretty sure blocked. East tower, yes tower. But we could get into some rooms now. Quite a few. So this did unlock this section. Perfect. Let's go mess around in these rooms, shall we? Just check basement. 1 sec. Man can dream. Let me into the basement. I wanna mess with stuff. Promise I am not a thief. I just wanna steal your junk. Alright, let us go up the stairs. It's a good time because we know some people are not in their rooms. Alright. Now, look at the map really quickly. We have Miss Lau's, Miss McLeod's, big room. Why are they on the thing with the, and then the unsigned? Let's do the, we know that these two are not in here right now. So this seems like a good time to get in there. We know they are not in here right now. They're in the library. Ooh, gramophone. Records. Collection of records titled 7,000 Words Often Mispronounced by William Henry Pink. Ah, working on her. Probably working on her English. Just some stationery, I think. Writing materials, yeah. Ooh. Crumpled up note that says, last time you were home you had picked up some of that Scottish girl's ticks. Maybe some practice before all your schooling goes to waste. Aww. Never mind, that's just a jackass. Yeah. Oh, shoes. Medium-sized boots. Hmm. Ah, little shrine to her husband, I assume. Candles, petals, offerings of food and money. It seems to be a shrine. Photo of her wedding day. And then a death photo of the same man. I don't have dates of either event, but she's not old enough for either to be very long in the past. Clearly she still mourns his passing. Yeah. Sucks. young. Jewelry. Few personal items. Half-written letter in which Mrs. Lau details what she thinks is happening in the manor. It talks a lot about how this place is cursed because they are not honoring their ancestors or themselves. She says they are careless with their actions and intentions. Of course, bad luck follows them. She works hard to cover it, perhaps to be taken more seriously, but Mrs. Lau is a lot more superstitious than she lets on. Seems that way. Lockbox. A box that requires a key to open. If it's not on Mrs. Lau's person, it's likely to be somewhere in this room. Vanity box. Yeah. Book. Carmilla by Sheridan Le Fanu. That's everywhere. Everybody's reading Carmilla. A Bible, the King James edition. Actually, while I have a Bible in hand, someone thought Miss Mantovani really ought to see Leviticus 20:27, but what does it say? Let's see. There. A man or a woman who is a medium or a wizard must be put to death. You will stone them with stones, for their blood is upon their head. Good God, who would want to threaten her like this? Yeah, that's a bit much. Ooh, hello, what's under your pillow, girl? Number of items are under her pillow, including a small key. Take that, thank you. Ordinary bed, though the pillow closest to the window looks strangely higher than the others. Yeah, well, the look under. There's nothing of interest under here. Okay. Lie. Ivy won't listen. She startles like a stray cat when I try and talk to her about anything remotely sincere. Details of marriage plans found in Victoria's journal. And all for what? Damn Evelyn Dean. Not an ounce of conscience in her, and now Ivy is set on finding herself a husband. I don't see a way in which things will go well from here, if this course is not altered. But Ivy has made it very clear she does not want me to do a thing. So, I know what I have to do. I have to ensure she is confused, just enough that she won't see what I am doing and attempt to stop me. Thankfully, I now know how to temper her gift after last summer's terrible trip to India. Similar dose here will soften her ability just a while, and I can see this done. God forgive me. Bro! 3452-5. It's not a date, so what is it? Code something. Perhaps if Ivy does marry, I should take that as a sign to do my duty and return back to my husband's family. Oh, ancestors. Sometimes I wish I had not tasted this Western freedom. I'm not sure I could give it up under any circumstances. No luck at all. Wherever Miss Dean has hidden whatever it is she's acquired on us, I just cannot find it. It's not in her room. What wicked lengths she's gone to just to make us miserable. What lengths I'm going to just to undo it. I hate this, and I hate her. Is it too much just to be left in peace? That's all I want. At this rate, I see no other recourse than to confront her. I shall arrange a meeting, and we will see how proud and austere she is then. And whether she has any heart at all. And if she does not, I don't know what I'll do. But I will have to do something, I know that. Lord, this place. I have just returned from ladies' bathroom. I swear I saw a ghost. Still, I am shocked by this place. I entered to find a woman washing a shawl in the bathtub. Thinking her a guest, I excused myself. As she but rose up, I knew that not to be true. Her body twisted unnatural ways. She looked at me, though I can't not recall her face. She screamed, oh such a scream. Many lifetimes of anguish in that scream. I fell backwards. When I scrambled away, I noticed she was gone. Isn't the Banai not the screamer? That's Banshee. Nonetheless, I went to a bathroom on another floor with greater trepidation. Something is scratched out. It looks like it says, in fact, I know full well what would need to happen. Evelyn Dean would have to die. Somehow, I do not think that she is the killer. Excuse me. This feels like a red herring to me. Too obvious. Maureen and Other Poems by Ella Wheeler Wilcox. Can see nothing of note. Small but densely printed book named On the Nature and Workings of the Human Mind. I don't think she's being a very good person right now, but I don't think she's the killer. We'll see if that opinion changes. Very well could. Alright, we need to finish up and get out of here. Oh boy, we have a dagger. What could Mrs. Lau want with this? Why does she have it at all? Luggage ticket for Bay 12. On the back, it's neatly labeled as belonging to one Miss Evelyn Dean. A man's single cufflink. It has the initials SC on it. A number of documents that appear to belong to Miss Dean. I doubt they were given to Mrs. Lau for safekeeping. A bottle of quinine powder. Why would Miss Lau have this? Ooh, don't be in here, 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 don't be here. Getting late. I should return to my room and freshen up for the ball. I can pick up my investigations up again once it's over. Ooh, glad we got that last item.
Okay, I'm ready. Well, how do I look?
Oh boy, it's gonna make us look in the mirror and there's gonna be somebody behind us.
You clean up well, Declan.
No? Okay.
I'm starting to see why I was offered so much money to come here.
Yeah, because the place is cursed as fuck.
There's something very wrong with Blake Manor, and it seems Miss Dean's disappearance is only a small part of it. Do I continue? So much of what I've seen today is far beyond what I've ever thought possible. Every minute I spend here among this devilry, I risk losing my grip on reality. If I haven't lost it already.
Haven't we all?
I could just leave. After all, I've been paid a deposit that will keep me ticking over until the end of next year at least. I could just leave and save myself. And damn Miss Dean and this cadre of magicians to whatever hell they brought upon themselves.
You could.
No. I need to see this through.
Yeah.
If not for Miss Dean, if not for the guests here, then at the very least for the staff forced to work here.
Yeah.
And anyone outside these grounds who could be harmed by whatever demonic work is in motion here. My soul is tarnished enough as it is. Helping these pagans will hardly change what's waiting for me in the next life. Whatever's coming next, I pray I have the strength to face it. Well, I'd better get going. At this rate, I fear I may be the last person to the ball.
Oh yeah, it took like 15 minutes for us to do that. Okay, well, we will be heading to the ball, but it will be in the next episode. So I will thank you very much for hanging out. Thanks for vibing with me. I am very invested to see where this is going. I hope you guys are too. And until next time, I will say laters.